Taxi, American 777, thanks.
Delta 41, fly heading 110, maintain 5,000, vectors visual approach, runway 1 at right, Orlando altimeter 2004. Delta 41, Jacksonville Center.
Center was left for... It's in Horsham, Booher.
Delta 41, all center, fly at 110. It's going to maintain 5,000, vectors visual approach, runway 18 right, Orlando altimeter 3004.
I'm sure I'm seeing some heavy weather here on the weather radar. What the ILS approach on this?
Delta 41, expect vectors to the ILS, runway 18 right approach, same heading, same altitude, rated pass clear.
Okay, you want me to turn to 110, what's the OTA for?
5,000.
5,000 turning to 110, that's cool.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to the flight. JetBlue 1210 from Boston to Charleston. I believe this may be the first time I've been into Charleston. And got a little bit of weather to greet us here. Some thunderstorm activity building up off to the west. And we're in the JetBlue, we're in the Embraer 190. Not super familiar with this aircraft, but we're hoping we'll be able to get her on the ground. We're planning the RNAV Yankee approach to runway 21, pretty much straight in, and I'm thinking here we should probably be getting a descent clearance here shortly. We need to be above 240 here at Bartle. As you can see, I'm still working through some of the FMC procedures, and I haven't quite got it figured out. The one thing about this plane, it's not much to look at. I mean, it's pretty basic and not like you know, Carinado quality with all the all the texturing and but it has wonderful systems, and I mean everything you could possibly want simulated, it's simulated. All the approaches, departures. It has an auto throttle. It has VNAV, which we aren't going to be able to use because I thought I had everything put in here correctly, and now that I look at it, it's all gone. I guess I could attempt to. Let's just see what happens. Let's put this in there. I want to be 280 and above 240 at Bartle. Well, there it is. But yeah, there's a lot to this plane. It's not. It looks good on the outside. Well, it doesn't look super great, but the engine looks, not the best in the West. Doesn't look too bad, from the outside, but it's fun to fly, and it's, like I say, with the systems on board, it's pretty immersive. It's been fun to try to figure out. Well, if we don't get something here at Verney, which is our next VOR, our next waypoint, I should say, I'm going to start the descent And we need to be at Amy Lou. We need to be between 230 and 14,000. Let's just split the difference there. Say we can shoot for flight level 200. Activate that. Just looking at our... Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and just start our descent here.
So center southwest 1645.
I had it already plugged in. 240, just in anticipation. If I select VNAV, let's see what happens here. VNAV. Nothing. Yeah, if you've kind of got to get it all squared away at the beginning, or the VNAV doesn't work. That's okay. Alright, so again, we're just kind of looking at our approach. We need to be in that range at Amy Lou. We need to be above 11 at CRA. And at 3,000 here at BAMD. Above 3,000 if we're expecting that RNAV. I think that guy's having some trouble. Whoa. Alright. So we're going to let him work out his frequency issues. Man, oh man.
Level 41, I apologize. Turn left, heading 270, vectors resequence.
Level 270, that's 4.
Alright, CRA.
1645, I apologize. Squawk 1007.
We need to be, we're going to say...
Squawk 1007, 1645.
Yep, VNAV disconnected. We're going to
Say...
say...
Jacksonville Center, do me a favor, don't start descending until I give you a descent instruction. That makes it easier for me.
Yeah, my apologies. I thought with the communication errors that you just weren't able to get us that message. We'll level out right here, JetBlue 1210.
No problem. I'll have to send for you in about a mile.
Well, that answers that question. Alright, so we'll level out.
Quest 8103 at, yeah, stand by.
Everybody's having one of those days. I think everybody stayed up too late last night on the Friday night ops. Alright, where was I? 250 and 11,000 above.
Oh,
I forgot Willett. What's Willett? I don't have anything in Willett.
23 via Alpha Charlie American 57.
Okay, then BAMD. Above 3,000. That's the only one I have correct. And we'll probably be down again. I don't know if the...
Level 41, just want to maintain 2,200.
The VNAV's not working. I don't know if the...
2,200, that's 41. Southwest 8103 at North Florida Beaches, I apologize.
I don't know if the speed will hold either. We'll have to probably manage both of those things.
Southwest 8103.
That's okay.
Southport, radar vectors Cougar, then it's filed. Maintain 4,000, expect level 38010 left after departure. Departure frequency 124.7, Squawk 1010.
Hey, 1010 in the box, Southwest 8103.
A103, back call, correct call for taxi.
And backing out, Roger.
Okay, A103, I'll just call back in a second. Delta 41, I gave you a 270 heading, you're flying closer to a 180, what's the deal?
You want me to turn towards the airport, right?
Eventually, yes, but you were given a vector that would let you join the localizer, so you need to follow the instructions as they're given, please. Fly heading 09 or 0 vectors resequence.
010, my apologies.
What I need is a good descent, top of descent calculator, because in my brain I was thinking, whoops, I was thinking, yeah, we're gonna need to be going down. I mean, we're gonna not hit this.
Delta 41, contact line to approach 124.8.
Not hit that mark. We're going to be well above 230. So I don't know what's going on. Well, that's okay.
Amy with 2 arrival at 33 to Charleston, altimeter 3002.
Descend via Amy Lou and repeat the runway for us, please. JetBlue 1210. 33, I think you said.
1210 runway tree.
Tree, JetBlue 1210, thanks. Alright, that may be why he's descending us a little bit late.
The Town City altimeter 3005, runway 16, taxi via Delta uniform.
Alright, here we go. Down we go, down. Let's make it about 1,500 feet per minute. Let's take the altitude down to...
And Center Southwest 8103, you were kind of quiet there. Can you say that again, sir?
8103, runway
Still trying to get used to the click spots here.
With the Panama City altimeter 3005.
Alright, we're going to have to do some adjusting here real quick. Let's see. I have runway 21 plugged in, so let's change this around. It's going to be runway 33. It's going to be ILS 33.
Hey, runway 16, we have thanks, sir.
And probably not going to be Charleston, but that's okay. We'll put it in there just in case. Alright, so that looks good.
Atlanta 3207.
Inserting that. Let's see if that plugged in what we needed to into the flight plan. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now we've got all kinds of, whoops, funny stuff going on here now. Okay. Change active flight plan. Yep, that's kind of what we've done here. But we still need to get to Willett, which is where we're heading. And then we will be going... I'm going to have to take a look here at... we might as well look together. We are going to... Our approach now is ILS runway 33. Oops, let's just overlay that. And we're going to get some vectors here, probably in this area, out and around. Alright, we'll leave that in there for now.
American 5777.
Actually, let's put back Amy Lou back on the charts. So we do need to get down here. Let's see, Craw. We're still heading to Craw. So let's plug that in. Let's make sure that's in here. That'll be our next. Okay, there's Craw. There's Willett. That's where we are. All right. There we go. Oh, I hope I didn't just miss a call. Okay, well that'll work. We are going to quickly put in the information for the ILS for runway 33. The localizer frequency is 1089er. Sometimes that changes automatically for you, but in this case it didn't. That's okay. So that's plugged in. I'll get the course heading in there as we get a little closer. Alright. Speed's holding pretty well. That, with our auto throttle, we can turn that up, turn that down, and that does hold the speed right where we need it, which is nice.
Wind 100 at 10, runway 16, clear for takeoff by runway heading.
Alright. We're going to definitely be above Craw at 11,000 feet.
American 5777, radar contact, altitude landing.
That's in 2300, 5777.
5777, Roger, thanks. Fly heading 300, climb and maintain flight level 0.
So I look at the initial approach fix here.
300.
Shrimp, I need to be 3,000.
5777, climb and maintain flight level 380.
I don't know if that's plugged in or not. Let's see here. Shrimp. Got a little discontinuity. Yep, 3,000. Alright, so we do have, again, we have Charleston as a potential transition, so we're going to put that in there. Yeah, but that's, I'm thinking we'll probably get that vector beforehand. So Shrimp 3,000, that's our initial. Okay, so we're good as far as that goes.
207 approved, telephone.
I think we're going to have to increase our rate of descent because I just feel like we're not quite getting where we need to be. We're going to move that guy down to about 2,000. Don't know if we're able, but if we could cut our speed just a little bit, we might be able to be a little bit closer to where we need to be. We're descending fairly steep though, so we may not be able to cut our speed, our airspeed. We'll see what happens. This thing does have air brakes we could use if we need to. Let's zoom in just a little bit here. Yeah, so you can see kind of the idea out here. Probably a teardrop entry back into runway 33. This is going to be a heading of 218.
400.
Now that's where we're at here. This is going to be a downwind heading 152. That's where that one's going to be. Okay. 3002 is our baro setting here, so let's go ahead and put that in. We're a little bit early. That's okay. And just quickly, while we have time, a first look at airport info.
Express 318, radar contact, flammable tree 4 miles east of Murray.
KBS, can Express 318?
We'll be looking at, oh boy, what happened there? Clicked the wrong spot. So we will be coming in right here, runway 33.
Southwest 8103,
So we'll be making a left-hand turn, hopefully there at Echo, but if not, we can roll all the way down to the end and come back in here.
Cougar for Southwest 81.
Nope, the terminal is clear. Is this the terminal clear back here? International terminal? Interesting. So we may have to come all the way, well, I don't know. Yeah, this is just, oh, passenger terminal, there we go. So we're gonna be exiting left either at Echo or Delta and bringing it back in here to the passenger terminal in that area.
JetBlue 1210, fly heading 140 to center, maintain 3000, vector visual approach runway 33.
140 and 3000, JetBlue 1210. Alright, here we go. Where 140. There's one criticism of this aircraft and its system is that it takes a long time to spin those heading knobs around. Alright, 140 on the heading. We are going to continue down to 3000, maybe. Oh, that's our speed I'm adjusting there. Yeah, it's not bad to go down to 190. Still learning where all the buttons are. 3000. If I could do that with the heading. Oh, yes I can. Okay, well, I take that back. There's a faster way to do it. Okay, while we do that then, we can change over to our
Jack Center, Southwest 845, the AWAS
nav radio here.
That's Charles.
And we need to
1645, thanks very much.
got the frequency tuned already. We need an approach course heading of 334.
5777, contact Atlanta 132.907, bye-bye.
Over to Atlanta 132.907, thank you,
So 334 on that course heading.
Hey, Express 318.
See if we can spin it around here.
Executive and Model Line International.
No, why can't we spin it around?
I think they're going to executive.
Why will it not change that? Oh, I'm changing it over here on the first officer's side. That's why. Oh, that's much easier, yeah. What did I say? 334? Ah, that's much easier. Okay, so we've got that entered in, and we are kind of on the downwind right now. We're going to go ahead and overlay that guy just to see where we're at. Yeah, that gives you a feel. We came here, vectored out, we're kind of on the downwind. Go around in case I need it. We're going to climb to 500, then make a left-hand climbing turn to 2100 on the 280, so it's right there.
Apollo, I can maintain 14,000, Orlando's
and then we're going to head out.
3004.
Head out the outbound 300 from Charleston and hold at GIST, which is 15.7 DME until further notice. Alright. Seems pretty standard there.
1083, no problem. Cross Apollo, Alpha Papa, Oscar,
We
Lima,
are
Oscar, at
needing to
14,000. Orlando's landing
get
south,
into
altimeter
level off
3004.
because we are a little fast. I'm going to go ahead and engage
Okay,
the
close
speed
bar,
brake.
Level 110. And Orlando altimeter 3004.
See if we can get it slowed down here. And we're also going to
turn left heading true 10.
left turn 210, JetBlue 1210.
1210, tree 10.
Tree 10, thanks, 1210. Yeah, that confused me there for a second.
Southwest 1645, I had a moment to reflect on that as ready to copy.
I think he's taking me
Southwest
around.
45, what?
Southwest 1645, clear the Orlando International Airport by present position, direct to Ormond Beach, SeaWorld 4 arrival.
Alright, present position.
I'll be taking me around to
SeaWorld 4 arrival.
burn some altitude off here, which is good. I need it. Okay, we're coming around. We're going to intercept the localizer on a little bit of a left 360, basically.
1645, you're back there.
There we go, heading 310. That should get us where we need to go. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Mine has been full of flight sim. Did a training mission for virtual USAF. That was fun. Have been trying to get GSX to work. That's not been so fun, so I just decided to take a break and do a flight with this Fly Virtual Blue. It's a virtual airline, obviously based on JetBlue, and I've been trying to get myself. I'm gonna have to come around a little further to the left, I think. Trying to get myself organized to start flying for those guys and just check it out, see what they have to offer. I just did a recent update on their website. A lot of great information, and it's a fun bunch. I've flown some flights with the guys, and yeah, seems like a good group to be associated with. Okay, so we are 6,700. We're pitching up a little bit. This for being not a very big airplane, this is kind of a heavy, like, weight to lift ratio airplane. It's got a kind of, I think, a high rotation speed. Our VREF is going to be it's 135 today coming in, so it's almost like the speed is comparable to 737. Okay, we're below the glide slope, which is good, but we're well right of where we need to be here. But we're also on the visual, so that is part of the deal. We're gonna need to might need to, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just trim forward a little bit, see if I can get that nose down so I can see what the heck's going on. It's gonna speed me up a little bit, but that's okay. Got my eyes peeled for the airport. It should be over here somewhere. We're gonna have to do some fancy maneuvering. I wouldn't mind picking up the ILS just to practice. I think I've done a successful ILS landing 1 or 2 times is all. I haven't flown this plane much. Probably a grand total of less than 10 times.
JetBlue 1210 field 11 o'clock, 15 miles, report in sight.
Okay, we're looking JetBlue 1210. Is that it? No, that's like a shipyard.
Okay, JetBlue 1210, fly heading 280, it's going to maintain 2,500.
280 and 2,500, JetBlue 1210. Yeah, here we go. That should keep us below the glide slope. I can level us off just a little bit. Flap speed here, actually, I could go at first notch of flaps. Below 230. And if we have to, our, let's see, approach button right there, right off the heading select. We keep an eye on the localizer just in case we don't see the airfield. I think that's it.
Zero JetBlue 53.
JetBlue 1083, got it.
Now we're getting above the
Okay, 1083, it
above
looks
the
like
glide
you're a little
slope.
bit high. You have about 30 miles to Apollo, your short cruise. What's the deal?
We're going to be doing this over now, JetBlue.
Add a second notch of flaps. JetBlue 1210 has the field.
JetBlue 1210, clear visual approach on 33, wind 2208, runway 33.
Autopilot.
Clear for the visual approach, runway 33, JetBlue 1210. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. We're a little too far away to.
And 1210, verify clear to land.
And clear to land. Runway 33, JetBlue 1210. Alright, it's going to be all we can do to get this baby swung around in time. This is short final.
100, clear for 36,000. Jackson Center.
Okay, gear coming down. Add some drag. We're high. I can see the poppies. We're a little high. Now we're doing pretty well, or a little better anyway. Start our turn. That's our runway. What are we, landing at Kai-Tak or something? Come on. Come on. Yeah, we slid a little bit low. That's okay. Third notch of flaps. We're fast. Now we're starting to balloon a little bit. Oh, we're ballooning a lot. We may have to take that left-hand climbing turn to 2,100. I say VREF was 135. Yeah, we're well over that. Yeah, we're on the go around. Okay, gear coming up.
Too low, terrain.
Yeah, we are. Yet we aren't. Flaps up.
Gear up.
Yeah. And JetBlue 1210, we're on the go around, the missed approach.
JetBlue 1210, roger, flight runway, I will maintain 3,000. Expect your visual approach, runway 33.
Runway heading up to 3,000. We'll expect the visual approach back to 33, JetBlue 1210. Alright. It happens. It's good to practice. Good to practice.
American 4471 Jacksonville Center after.
You can click that guy in the middle. There we go. Alright, autopilot engaged, heading mode. We're going to take our altitude up to 3,000. We are going to use the auto throttle here. I don't want my speed to get too high. And how about a vertical speed of about 1,000? Well, yeah. I'm not one to disagree, but it sure would have been easier if we were able to descend a little sooner than we were given. Because that ended up being what cost us. We were just too high.
Okay, flying loud and clear.
Although I say that, and at one point in time we were on the glide slope, and we were looking pretty good until we ballooned just a little bit.
Contact Orlando 124.
So,
he wants to punish you in this recon.
124.8, surface, we need to reach.
Thousand to go.
Fly heading 240.
Fly heading 240, JetBlue 1210. Alright, here we go. Heading mode, alright, are we on here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we were just on track mode there. Okay, make our turn. We'll be up to 3,000, and we'll give her another shot. We still have the ILS programmed in, but if he has us thinking visual, you know, it's going to be, which it's nice to have the visual approach, because then you're not vectored so far away from the airport, and you're in a little bit sooner, unless you're like me and you can't do that. You don't have the skill. But we do have that in just in case we need it, if we want to try.
3103, contact Atlanta 132.97, bye-bye.
Stay over to Atlanta, see you later, Brent.
Okay, 3,190. We're on the left crosswind right now. It's attempt number 2 into Charleston. Wonder how that's going to look on my PIREP that I have to file on my first flight for JetBlue Virtual. Not good, I'm thinking. Man, that guy pitches. Let's see if we give us a little bit more speed, what happens. Let's try 220 knots. See if that, because we're almost 10 degrees of pitch right there.
Is it American 4471? Nope.
Was that bird capital 7?
77.
Yes, it was. Have a good one. Just 1210, flying 150.
150, JetBlue 1210.
JetBlue 1210, 10 o'clock, then 5 miles, reporting safe.
At JetBlue 1210, we have the field. There it is.
JetBlue 1210, cleared visual approach runway 33.
Clear for the visual approach, runway 33, JetBlue 1210. Did help my pitch problem a little bit, but I'm still pitching 5 degrees. I can't imagine you'd want to be going much faster, though. That's manageable. Makes me wonder if I've got a little bit of a fuel imbalance. So now, okay, so he heard me talking smack about the bad vectors, and so now he's putting it on me, saying, okay, smarty pants, you see the field. Fly a left-hand pattern and land yourself. I see what he's doing. Actually, I know this controller a little bit. He's fantastic.
29, Jacksonville Center, Squawk Island.
So I think what we'll do, actually, in this case, if we lose our, maybe we lost our glide slope because we missed approach. I don't know how that works in this aircraft. Actually, that's my first missed approach that I have had to execute in the E190. All right, there's our runway. We're abeam the runway, so let's add a notch of flaps here and kind of get our speed down a little bit. Maybe we're going to do this. And we'll keep the speed at about 220 for now, because that brought me down to a more level flight attitude, which will help, I think. The problem that I have sometimes when I get to pitching up so high is when I add flaps, and that's exactly what happened, is the plane just balloons on you, and it just gains like 100 feet of altitude before you know what's going on. And when you're on short final, you just can't have that. So I'm gonna take it out a little further here, and I'm gonna actually shoot the ILS just again to give myself a little bit of room, but also to practice that and see if I have everything entered in correctly. Okay, I do have the glide slope back right now. I actually think we will, you know what, I think we're going to do this. We are going to try to shoot the visual. Let's bring the speed back a little bit. If nothing else, maybe a little redemption here. Speed is getting a little bit fast. Almost back to idle. Letting that nose drop too much. Not a very well coordinated turn. Don't mind losing a little bit of altitude here, but I don't want to be diving too far down. Okay, there's the base leg.
In Jacksonville Center, American 670, 55, level 370, checking in.
And hopefully I haven't gone too far. There it is over there. Yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. Speed's coming down a little bit more. We'll go ahead and drop the landing gear at this point.
Delta 737, looking for IFR clearance to Dallas Squad Field.
Delta 737.
Second notch of flaps coming in.
Filed, and you're in Miami's airspace. Frequency change approved.
Trying to trim for about 2,000 feet here.
JetBlue 1210, wind 2248 from wind 33 for land.
Clear to land runway 33, JetBlue 1210. Whoa, drifted off my base here a little bit. When to make the turn. I'm not good at this. Not good at this. Start our turn to final.
Rockman 5300, Jackson, radio check.
Losing a little bit of altitude still, which I don't think is going to be too bad. I don't want to get too low though. Speed's looking okay.
Rockman 5300, Jackson, radio check.
Yeah, we're a little bit low actually. Let's see if we can level out slightly. And we overshot just a hair. Honestly, that's not bad for me. Oh, you know what I didn't do last time? This is why, right? Landing lights. That's why I missed the landing last time. Okay, bringing the speed down. We'll go a third notch of flaps.
Rockman 5300, we're in Castle, let's see on the line 179.
And we're high again, darn it. There we go. Final notch of flaps.
500.
A little more stable this time. Still a little bit quick. I think we wanted to, I think I said 135. Oh, now I'm low.
Glide slow,
Yeah, it's not liking me.
glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow,
100.
glide
Yeah,
slow.
got just a little bit shallow there at the end, but
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
ooh, thumper. Okay, reversers. Let's try to stay on the runway here. There goes Echo.
JetBlue travel, Christian 1210, welcome to Charleston. Turn left when able to exceed at Delta Hotel. Wait tree.
Delta Echo Hotel for JetBlue 1210. Here's Delta. Wait, that's Echo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination.
I have default scenery, so this may not match up. Echo Delta Hotel.
United
Sorry.
711 leaving near space.
Echo
Center
Delta
is offline, frequency change
Hotel.
approved.
Alright, let's stop for a second here. Clean up the flaps. Let's get a feel for where we are on this airport. Here we are. So yeah, Echo, Delta, and I thought he had hotel on there somewhere, but yeah, we're kind of, if we can find the passenger terminal, I'll be happy. I'm not worried about getting to the exact gate right now. I'm just happy we're down. Well, that was interesting.
Express 318, maintain 1000. The executive officer.
Here's Delta. We'll hang that left and head towards the terminal area. Got to be down somewhere in that region. Again, this is as default as they come, folks. While we're taxiing in, let's turn the landing lights off and taxi lights can come on. I'll tell you what we've got coming up here on the channel. Again, we are in the air most nights around midnight Zulu. It just kind of depends on the night and what's going on with the family and all that good stuff. But Monday coming up, we'll be in the Midwest. We're going to be flying with Rob from Slant Alpha Adventures, as he has his Baron 58 Lower 48 State Tour. I don't remember what he calls it exactly, but he's going to be flying in the Great Lakes area, so we're going to join him. Again, 0000 Zulu, midnight Zulu. Tuesday, they've got something going on in the Northeast again. It's a GA event up in the Boston virtual area. It's called the Main Event. We're going to fly from the Heron's Nest, which is a small dirt strip. It's off the northeastern coast there. We're going to fly from the Heron's Nest into Bar Harbor, probably in the DHC 2 Beaver. And then nothing firm on the schedule until next Friday, where they've got the summer sizzle going on down at Dallas Fort Worth. We're going to take the 737 from Denver down to Dallas Fort Worth. Again, planned departure time is right about midnight Zulu. And then the rest of the week, Saturday is our last sort of planned flight. We'll be flying in the ZTL Live event, and we're gonna take some aircraft. Don't know what yet, but from Miami to Atlanta. Atlanta's hosting ZTL Live, and again, all these flights will depart somewhere around midnight Zulu. And so, if you want to tag along, feel free. Come along and have some fun. Hope to see you on the TCAS. Until then, hope you guys have a great day. Oh, the air traffic's talking trash because I have no idea where I'm going. He said, go ahead, just park at the USAF ramp. Oh boy, I love these guys. Alright, anyway, that's it for me. We'll see you around. I may be flying again tonight, who knows. You guys take care. God bless.